Vegas. Hey guys, gals. Sitting down here on the curb at the federal courthouse in Las Vegas instead of in the courtroom watching what's going on as a member of the public. Pretty frustrating morning. Went into courtroom. Everything was fine. Sat in the courtroom. They didn't like my shirt, so they asked me to turn it inside out. I did it. I didn't complain. Went back in the courtroom. Sat there till break, no issues. Walked out of the courtroom on break. Tapped on the shoulder, said, "Sir, you're not allowed back in the courtroom," by the U.S. Marshals. And I said, "Why?" Simple question. "Well, can you tell me why?" They said, "Just following orders. We don't know." That's just what they said. I'm like, "Well, who's they?" "That's our supervisor." I said, "Well, can I talk with him?" And they said, "You're just not allowed back in." I'm like, "Well, I would like an answer why. I think I deserve an answer why. I'll follow along, but I would just like to understand why." And so they went and found somebody that came out and said, "If you'll go down to the second floor, talk with the supervisors, somebody might be able to help you." So I go down there. Before I get off the elevator, they're waiting for me. And so I talked to the supervisor. So he says it was. And, of course, no names are given here. There's no names here. It's too secret. We can't have the public knowing who's defending the corruption in the building. And I said, listen, I drove 18 hours all the way from Oregon to witness this trial. It's a public building. It's a public trial. I'm a member of the public, and I want to witness this trial. And they said, "We understand your frustration, but we've been told that you're not allowed." And I said, "Listen, all I want is an answer. Why? Can somebody please give me an answer why?" "Well, we don't have to give you an answer." And I said, "What?" He said, "We don't have to give you an answer." I said, "All right." I said, "You don't have to, but will you? Will you give me an answer?" And he hemmed and hawed, and we know you're upset. We understand. I said, "You don't understand." I go, "What you guys are doing in here is the exact reason why the American public does not trust you. Why we do not trust what happens inside this building. Because of crap like this." I understand. I said, "No, you don't understand. You don't get it." I said, "You're military. I can tell you were military." I go, "Is this what you fought for? Is this what you fought for? Is this what you went to war for?" And he says, "Well, if you know I'm military, then you know what taking an order is, right?" I'm like, "Listen," I said, "You're not just military, you're human." I go, "Do you think this is right?" He goes, "No, I think it's kind of screwed up." I said, "Well, what are you going to do about it?" He goes, hang on. I'm going to do you a solid." That's what he said. "I'm going to do you a solid." He picks up his phone and he says he calls his boss. Ruben something. I saw it on his phone. It was Ruben somebody. He said, well, talks to him back and forth. "Yes, sir. Copy that. I'll tell him." And Mr. Ruben relayed that I'm just not allowed by order of the U.S. Marshal. And I asked this guy, I said, "Well, where's the U.S. Marshal?" And shocking, can you believe this? He's not there. He's not there. The U.S. Marshal that ordered me out of the courtroom is not there. Anyhow, so, I left. We had some more words, I kind of got a little bit heated, and I pulled a Constitution out. And he goes, "I know what you're going to pull out. I already got one." And I said, "Well," I pulled it out and I tossed it on the ground. I said, "Step on it." He's like, "I'm not going to step on it." I said, "Step on it. That's what you're doing anyway. Step on it." "I'm not going to step on it. Not going to do that." I said, "Well, then support it. Stand up and support it and do what's right." And he picks it up. He goes, "I already got one." I said, "Well, now you got two." And he took it, and basically that was the end of the day. That's my day in the courtroom, waiting outside here to hear what's going on. Really frustrating, guys. What's really, really frustrating is you hear these guys say, "I'm just following orders. It's not my job. I'm just doing what I'm told." We're never, ever, ever going to get anywhere if we can't get past that. People just saying, "I'm just doing what I'm told." Anyhow, I just want to fill you guys in on exactly, what happened. When we did the live feed before, I was still a little worked up, so I don't know if I got it out clearly or not. But gonna stay here, gonna listen to the closing arguments, and then we're gonna head back to Oregon this afternoon. So anyhow, Again, I appreciate all you guys that helped us out down here, that sent people down, people that came down, people that sent money to get people here, people that rallied around the nation and did it. If anybody can help me find the 2 guys in Springfield, Missouri that got detained while throwing the tea at the courthouse in Springfield, man, I want to talk to them. Well, let's find those two patriots and have a chat with those guys, because I really want to shake their hand. Anyhow, that's it from here. We'll have an update at probably around noon. The government expected to go for about 2 hours on their closing argument. So you guys be safe. We'll talk to you soon. And yep, see you later.